Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Hi, my name is Avi Patel, and welcome back to another edition of the Walmart version of Crash Course. Today we'll be going over a topic that everyone is talking about right now. Or are they? We'll be discussing conformity bias in today's segment. Conformity bias is defined as the tendency to take cues for proper behavior in most contexts from the action of others rather than the exercise of our own independent judgment. Now, what does this mean? Allow the wonderful team at Walmart Crash Course and myself to explain conformity bias through a variety of avenues. In this video, Madison will present a skit, followed by Justin presenting examples, then Avi presenting a rap, ending with Jeremy presenting a poem, all trying to explain conformity bias.
Oh, you get your mask on. Guess I gotta put mine on too, huh? Okay, there you go. My mask is on.
When I saw you come in, you were not wearing a mask, and then you abruptly put your mask on. Can you please explain to me why?
Well, I don't usually wear a mask, and when I came in and saw them with their mask on, they just kept looking at me and wagging their tails, so I got pressured into putting it on.
Two examples of conformity bias that most people have experienced throughout their lives are walking into an elevator or waiting in a doctor's office. When you walk into an elevator, it would be pretty awkward if everyone was staring at the back wall. But if everyone was staring at the back wall, would you then stand the opposite way and gaze into someone's eyes for the entire elevator ride? No, you would not. And therefore, you would also stare at the back wall, which would be pretty awkward, but you would do it because you're conforming with the norms of society. Then when taking a look at a doctor's office, if you walked into a doctor's office and everyone was sitting on the floor, would you then go and stand up or sit in a chair? No, you would more likely than not follow the norms of everyone else and sit on the floor. Even though it does look ridiculous, you'd follow the norms of everyone else so you don't look like the outcast in the doctor's office.
Hey, shout out to my boy Bill Nye from Educational Science Raps back in the day. This one's for you. Can't with the ignorance, dropping some knowledge, not a large property, topics conformity, bias, and calling it peer pressure so that I don't sound snobbery. It's taking cues from others without paying dues to you. Ain't no personal judgment. Conformity bias, good. Conformity bias, that depend on the stitch and the content. Friends donating to charity, make you a more shared person is pretty good. Peers cheating on exam, got you thinking cheating's okay, misunderstood. To do but not to think ain't crack, but sure is whack. Assault on your cognition, it's an attack. Dissing out info like LEB 323. Finna learning today on God on me. I'm on this track schooling, you call me Professor Q. Last example before I call it raps, true classic. But mom, all my friends are going there. She don't care, she's not raising to conform to the social norms. Drop the clear bias. Wise man said you need bravery to stand up to the foe, but just as much to stand against friends. Oh, that's the bell. It's been swell. This was bliss, but now class dismissed.
Conformity bias. You only chose that answer because I said I was. Consumed by a need to belong, you can't even see what everyone else just said is actually wrong. The values we hold strong disappear like a ghost gone as soon as more than 10 people are involved. Dissolved are the morals that we held tall because fitting in was the most important thing of all. Everyone in agreement, nothing debated, constrained by a set of rules that you created. If your friend jumped off a bridge, would you jump like a sheep, like fodder? Statistics say that conformity bias could put a good amount of us in the water. Be brave, use your voice, even if it looks bad. Let everyone else know that there's still a choice. We must be aware, we have to think more. If conformity bias wins, we will see Trump repeat in 2024.
Today, we learned about conformity bias and explored a number of scenarios in which it applies. It is important to note how conformity bias impacts your decision to allow yourself to make the ethical choice when facing a dilemma. Thank you for tuning in, and catch our next installment of Walmart Crash Course, where we will explore what we will do to Professor Quintanilla if he does not give us a good grade on this assignment. That's a joke. Please don't dock points off for that. Have a great day, everyone.